ladies and gentlemen, we're here once again to do some live stream, and we got a few things that is on my mind, and we are just about to pop it. So without further ado, let me just change a title, which is League of Honor. I'm gonna go over season 9, and we're gonna start it up. We got no co-host today, but first day of stealing lunch money. Alright, so either way, there's a few things that I want to show you guys, so let's just get it started. So if you guys did not know, but whenever a League of Honor season resets, that is the moment you rush to the go to the victory shop, League of Honor shop, and these will then reset. So make sure to get yourself these things for, well, not for free, but for the tokens. And then once the reset hits on the Sunday, then you will be able to get it once more, which is really good. So keep that in mind. I'm about to post this one into my normal chat as well, so let me just get that popping for a second. Alright, so now we can officially start this, ladies and gentlemen. So another thing that I want to show you guys is the current rewards that is coming from the League of Honor. And mind you, these items are looking ferocious. So unfortunately, we still don't have a preview yet when it comes to the League of Honor costumes, but best believe I'm gonna be getting Liloma one, right? Like, there is no question about it. I'm gonna get this one. But on the other side, we have a two characters that are quite interesting. I kind of want to see how this S3 Assyria is gonna look like. I'm super curious. And the same goes for the S3 coming out of Lavril. So if I can hit Challenger, I will be picking Lavril because that's a character that I use myself. But yeah, that is something that like is optional but debatable at best. So to just show what the #1 headband the item is, it is this thing. And mind you, it looks fire. It doesn't look that good on my Theo, but hey. And the funny part is, you can just get that like through him, and just I don't even know what it's gonna look like, but you can just pop this to the far back, making sure that he has like something. I don't even know. Is this better to be totally rotated? Can I? No. Please, at the middle. Thank you very much. No. I said rotate, please. Wow, we cannot even like fully rotate it. Inside. And how big is it? Oh my lordy lord. Like this is like Kane's weapon somehow. I like it though. And this is just subtle, but this is the #1 headband, ladies and gentlemen. So honestly, we're never gonna get that. Now let's check the headbands for a quick second. We got Gotham Krishna. Yo, what's up, man? Missed your streams, was busy. So why you banned from Twitch? Well, I streamed something I wasn't supposed to, but I'll be getting back to my Twitch pretty soon. So this is a I don't know, it's not a laurel, it's more like a crown, and it doesn't look that great. So once again, this League of Honor accessory is just one of many that I really did not like, and the eyepiece is probably one of the ugliest one that we've seen so far, so I'm kind of disturbed by that. But on Tuesday I'll be unbanned, but I'm still debating whether I should keep streaming on my YouTube, because it's very lenient toward myself. But yeah, that's one of those things. Now sadly, this eyepiece is like, I am honestly believing it's turned upside down. I wish it was the other way, because then it would make sense, but right now it's just a monocle that just like, even with the death, if you would put that inside his face, if you would clip half of it, it would just not look good. So unfortunately, this one is pretty bad. However, the outfits themselves are absolutely fire. Now, just to make sure that everybody knows, the League of Honor season has a reset, which then means you can play against very high level players or very low level players. Everything can happen, ladies and gentlemen, so let's just treat it as such and start beating people up for no apparent reason. Now, one thing that I do want to change immediately is throw this back on my chase, because for some reason I just really like how it performs. And this thing is actually the right one. That's good. So Luman, we're gonna change him up, give him the helmet that is required of him to get. And then we have my Kane, which still needs more MP per second, but that will come probably later in the season for me to actually make this dude work. As for King Lucius, like if I can get this thing ever to a 4-star, then oh my god, we have CC immunity onto Lucius for days. As for Evan, well, he's still in the woodworks. Give it 3-4 weeks before I maximize the dude. Once that happens, we have a pretty solid character. We stay away from the bows, but if I really do need to pull something like that out of my hat, we still have the option to do so. As for Cabera, we got multiple things that I can potentially use him on. I've tried him on a Golden Mask, I tried him on a Spirit Morph Ring. Both of them work, but for now I just need him to do a little bit more damage, so I'm gonna just keep it like that. We have any other characters that really need a change? Well, I'm gonna pop some Lilia today as well, just to waterboard people, see how well she fares. I still need to find a way to really draft her in my teams, but for now I think we can make it happen. So without further ado, let's double check my League of Victory. How many tickets do I have? I have 10 here. I'm not going for the #1 headband whatsoever. So yeah, I'm like 500 points away from getting that, and these dudes will probably go to a reset bonanza. That's almost, no, that is almost 300 tickets. These guys are up against me like sword. And if I look at Mugi's, it's exactly the same. This dude has went in like 500 on the tickets, man. That is absolutely ridiculous. So putting down that many rubies for just a small amount of pocket change, I don't feel like it's worth it. Obviously to some people it is, but to me I'm like, yeah. So yeah, people, welcome for today, and yeah, just tune in, sit back, relax, and let's see if we can get some of that lunch money. Now, I don't want to be like whooping any Fall of Frey's ass nowadays, because she is just that broken. And mind you, she's one of those characters that everybody has and everybody should invest to. So that means that every single one of them is a potential A220. That's how I gotta think about these characters. They are nasty, obnoxious, and whatever. So treat it as such. We got a Frey, Roy, Kane. So if I look at a draft like this, what I'm instantly assuming, this dude is a lobby, because normal Frey, Kane, Roy, they're all free. Yo Jay, yo Sumi, what's up? And we got a Dark Lord Kexel. Now this is looking more free than ever, but if you look at the front line, there's only Ruru. So there's few ways on how I can cope with this, and I'm just gonna make sure that this dude does not get to play. So we're gonna whack this Dark Lord Kexel out of the building, and then we have multiple ways of how to address this. But Fall of Free needs herself some mana to really start out. So if I deplete that mana, same goes for Kane, then I can easily win this fight. But the dude says, you're not gonna play that, sir. It's too much. I know. But that's alright. That is all alright. So how's everybody doing this fine evening? Oh! We got somebody on some losses, man. Oh, I don't want this dude to quit. That would be sad. Okay, let's, well, I already feel bad for the dude. Dude has 1 point. I hope he's just macroing, right? So, for the newer players among us, what you need to do is just macro yourself some League of Honor. Because at the end of the day, it will grant you unique weapons, unique treasures that you want to have. So make sure to do it. It doesn't matter, Curtis. Like, I'm going to show you straight away why, if you are a lobby, why you should do this. right? It has a very solid reason for you to keep queuing even if you are losing, and that is you go to the mission tab, you go to the normal achievements, you go a little bit down, and then you go this one. Fight in the League of Honor 1,000 times, then you can get yourself a unique weapon. Then win League of Honor 1,000 times, then you can get yourself unique treasures. So at the end of the day, obviously you gotta hope that you got to start winning something. That will not happen at the start of League of Honor, I assume, at some point. But just imagine that you will not be climbing for the first week. Afterward, you might start up winning, and all you gotta do is just do 20 of your tickets every single day. Once you got those out of the way, you just gotta play like X amount of days, and you will be getting a nice amount of unique weapons and a nice amount of unique treasures. So for the newer players, start doing that. It is definitely, and I mean definitely, worth it. We got a DML ban now. That seems like something solid. Oh, he's got straight up real boss ass. What? You don't stream on Twitch anymore? Well, I got banned, which is problematic. But to some degree, I will still be able to cope with that. Might have a need for a dispel, or I don't. I'm not going to. My thoughts on Cleo. She's good in AoE content. Outside of that, she's pretty bad. Okay, so this is the CC immunity. He has Kaula, he has Miriam, so being able to be CC immune, that will help us out in the long run. What is about Fall Afraid that I don't like? Everything. Like the fact that she is the lowest, like the most invested character into this game right now by everybody. That means the chances of you fighting one of them is 99%. And not only that, she is really good. Her shield is big. She has her own self mana. She has her self cleanse. Her heals are ridiculous. Like, what else do you want me to say? Ready for the new start of League of Honor? Yeah, man, I'm gonna beat some people up. Like, will I be challenger this season? Ugh, that is the bigger question. I hope so, because there are two outfits that I really want. They spent all stamina to get random unique weapons as well, because the random unique weapon is 1250 stamina. Yep, and especially for newer players, it is definitely worth it for two reasons. One, it seems fairly cheap to get these unique weapons, and at the beginning you get an X amount of stamina to waste it, which is really good. You can fill up your codex, which is really good, and you can get items that you like necessarily want. Because not only do you want to upgrade that one character that you're looking for, right? But if you get yourself the right supports, priests, whatever, right? If you can get yourself a Lavril, if you can get yourself like any other priest that will fit well, like a Rahartna, into your team, a Fallen Frey, like all those characters, if you get one of those by accident, right? It is definitely worth it. It is way more worth than if you would go for one single character, go for the ethers, and then hope that you can grant yourself the nice amount of items that you want to get. So in that aspect, knowing that random unique weapons are the best, that is amazing. However, guys, something that you have to keep in mind, that your stamina's worth will become more if you are turning up to level 100 for several reasons. So basically what happens is we're probably, and I mean what is Maria? Oh, that is normal Frey. I was clicking on Maria, but whatever. Like, what you need to keep in mind is that at the end of the day, you will need to get yourself into the newer chapter, which means more gold, supposedly new gear that you can farm, but I still don't know whether it is from stamina or it is from like another ticket that we need to get. So there's something that I don't know. I hope it's not, because otherwise I'd be a little bit salty here and there. Luckily I got my cane on a whatever. I'm gonna whoop this guy's ass. What is this draft though? Somebody tell me. But either way, I'm not using my stamina for several reasons. One of them is I got just enough days left to get 5 tickets on Eclipse, right? And if I would now use up all of my stamina, I will be using that on level 90 instead of level 100. Which then also means I'm wasting part of the ethers that I can potentially get. Another thing is still, like, if you can grind yourself the new items, the new armors, or whatever you want to call them, if they are really that good, then I got myself 500k stamina lined up for me to charge these things, which is also just ridiculous. Another thing that has been addressed by another person in one of my streams that said, like, yo, Christmas is around the corner. If they once put down the Christmas ornament as a farmable item, then, I mean, if I can get 1,000,000 stamina to farm those things, I will be getting at least a 4-star, maybe even a 5-star. Yo, fighting all these Moras, man, is actually interesting. So, if you judge it by all those facts, right, me saving up my stamina, for me, is smart. Like, as a beginner player, I would recommend just doing the random unique weapons. It will help you out so much. For a mid player, I would do exactly the same. Well, we know the Esker is caca, so he at least bans the character that he needs to ban, so I commend him on that. Since we need no shield, I'm just gonna lock him down. Kind of feel bad stomping these kids right now, but hey, that has to happen. So this Philip, this Mora, this Celica, they are gonna be a Miley Cyrus. Yes, sir. One of my guildmates fought 82 random unique weapons. How many stamina is that? That's over 1,000,000 stamina. Wow. If you got that bank, that is crazy. Yo, this Esker is gonna get cooked. Yo, this Esker actually does some damage. Oh, what? Yoink! You're dead. Like, it's times 1.25, right? So yeah, that's over 1,000,000 stamina. What? Yo, that is sick. That would be 1.05 million stamina. No, my math is probably incorrect. I need a calculator for that, but hey. Oh, we need to ban something. What? What? It's over the 1,000,000. What? From like 15 to 20. But yo, just imagine that you need 32 to blast them down, right? Those 82 will get you a guaranteed 4-star if you take a 100% route. Am I ready for Tuesday? I hope so, man. Like, I wish I already knew what the skills were gonna be like, so I could elaborate on what is going to come, right? Unfortunately, I cannot just yet, so that's pretty sad. But yeah, for that fact, we just gotta wait. We just got to wait. Yo, this dude has a Nyx of what? Oh. ¿Por qué? No, we're gonna whack you out of the dome. And another thing that I really want to know is, can I start the game out with the character, the lady, Hilda, at the start of the game? Because if we can do that, then I can do ourselves a speed run. If not, it's not gonna be a speed run. Peon. Most likely you will. Yeah, I hope so too. But the question would then be, can you start her out at Transcendence 5? But those are all questions, man. We will get those answered later on. I'm not even sure why I'm playing this super safe. We're gonna get blinded, ladies and gentlemen. I do not like that. Still whack him out of the dome. And here we go. We put some Miley Cyrus in the building. Give a Celica a happy face like, baby, you tried. I know. I am so bad. I love your speedruns. Hope it's possible. Dude, like, I hope it's possible too. Saying we're getting excited about guild hopping random won't be as sick as Manticore. Yeah, I feel you guys on that one. I feel you guys on that one. Like, if we just start out with just a 4-star character, that in itself will be good. How do you shred a wall team? Well, there's multiple things on what you can do. You can go for block reduction. That is one. You could go for mana block so they don't get to start out. But the specifics of what a wall is how you should counter it. If it is a Sonia, you put down a massive Investigladi with a perfume. That will kill it, right? That will gladly kill it. Yo, is this looking like something? But I want to kick this dude. So, judging it by that, right? See, now we got ourselves a Sonia, enemy Sonia. Now, if I did not pick Cecilia straight A, then if I would have picked something along the lines of this lady, it might be more interesting. So, those are things that you could debate. But, yeah, it is one of those things that might end up hurting me in the long run. My Nikki most likely will survive in Ophelia just a little bit better than my Chase would. But I have to ban as Lorraine. So another thing that will then happen is my Nikki currently is on a lot of debuff accuracy actually. Her S3 has 500 CC accuracy, and what I need to go for is make sure that I get into Ophelia's culo. If I am able to, then this dude is gonna die, right? But chances are that this dude is a massive and he's gonna cook my shit. Will be Maria last. Honestly, don't even need it. Luckily, we have an undispellable shield, so all I gotta do is just gotta pop this, pop that, pop all this, and then hope that the Dosada doesn't open up as one, so I don't get cooked. Funny enough, this Sonia is not that great. Yoink, yeet, and I am suddenly in your house with my feet on the couch, wailing you some Miley Cyrus death songs. What? How did that happen? How did I die? Well, you got S3, baby. You got, like, this isn't even 50-50 anymore. Because the S3 gets 500 debuff accuracy on the standard, which is great. So the dude's win rate went from 100% to a straight 80%. But Russian Ranger is a L. He's actually a viewer. Oh, what? Did he try to snap me? No, the dude not dying. Oh. Yeah, an Ophi and oh, Scarlet Ruru. This dude is bringing us some big guns. So, what are the ways to deal with something that could open up with massive damage? Is put Loman in here, have a helmet counter, and if I just look at this, it is becoming worse and worse by the second. Do I put my Cecilia in there? Yes, it's going to be bad. Chances are it is. Now, here's where I gotta think. Is he gonna ban my Cecilia? If so, then I gotta deal with this Lilia, right? However, they could just stay the same and I'm gonna get cooked. So, he does very nicely on banning my main guy, and that is obviously my Loman. That will allow me to beat the rest. So Cecilia's currently on CC immunity. Hopefully I will be able to kill Rahardna and Ruru in the process, but chances are I might just get cooked from the beginning. Another thing that I could have done is pop the S3 on the dark phase on my Evan, making sure that I don't get killed straight away. But those are whole hopeful thoughts. All I gotta do is pop the Rahardna into the dome piece, kick her somewhere where she does not like to be, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the show. You're dead, baby. No. And last but not least, boots and ass. You would call this straight bullying if this was a middle school. But we got that lunch money. So far, like, the draft itself is pretty nasty if it really has the damage, but your Scarlet will have to one-shot people, right? Your Ruru will have to open up with an S1 to make sure that nobody of my characters are moving, because I had no dispel, right? Little does he know, like, I can deal with, like, no dispelling parts a lot. So this is just gear difference. If he had everything maxed out, he would have killed my shit. Yo, Carl, what's up, man? So, what's a good free-to-play starting team? Oof, I would say go for something with Lorraine. What? He sees my Evan. I was like, no? Or is that the new macro, ladies and gentlemen? Do I prefer to go against Nyla or CC? I prefer to go against CC because she is easier to counter than Nyla. But anything with Lorraine is very good for a starter. And otherwise I would go for Pansy Roan. Like, those are the two most broken OP starter characters in the game. There are obviously many more characters that could do well. But, oh! We got some Ezekiel. Now, Ezekiel is one of those characters that is super fast at the beginning. So I'm still not sure what is going to happen with this, but the fact that he has a Baldwin kind of worries me that he might have more burst than what we're seeing here initially. So what I'm going to do, once again, I'm going to put my Loman up where he needs to be. And Fluss is also one of those guys that will jump to my Cane, will probably kill it. So there's another question in my head then is, what should I be popping next? Because these are two characters that I got to worry about. I have to ban the Ezekiel because the opener on the jump with 0 mana is definitely... You felt my intense aura. But... And then we got the Dark Castle. Well, I can deal with those, I feel. So here once again we got the option, oh, we cannot jump. Now honestly, he has 2 bruisers, right? And he has a backliner. I am genuinely not sure why he's picking it like this. Funny enough is, Celica is the most frontward character, which then means that Dark Castle is having a diagonal S1, which then means that either my Kane or my Evan will never get hit by the S1, which means no mana block will be coming out. So that's pretty good. The moment when you realize Twin never updated this description since stream 1. I think I did, but okay. Interesting. So he opens up. My Cane is still at a point where he wanted to be. So we got some extra healing up in the building. And for some reason, I see this Floods are nearly being dead already. Well, that's that. Okay. Well, Mrs. Southern Girl, which is probably a boy. You're dead. I think I have my title changed, but let me double check that because that would disturb me. No, I actually changed the title. So I'm not sure what you're talking about, man. Probably a boy, yes. Because I firmly believe that everybody in gaming is a dude until proven otherwise, and that means DNA test, because otherwise I'm not believing that. I've seen dudes getting tricked out of their wallet for just some random e-girls supposedly being in relationship with dudes where I'm like, yo, why? But yeah, here's a part of the story time, right? One of my friends, he actually was in a situation like that, which meant that at the end of the day, he was dating this one girl, had a relationship with the lady, and basically what it was all about was this lady turning out to be not only just a dude, but turning out to be a transgender. And mind you, that could not be a problem if you are into that. I'm not judging. That shit happens. However, if you are not, that might be slightly concerning. But and people get tricked like that. I had other people, friends of mine, that posed to be girls to get freebies from simps. Like, that's how you call them nowadays, right? 2020. Transgender. I'm not calling them trannies. There's a difference, a big one. Oh, can my Cecilia survive whatever is gonna get cooked? Can we put whole lots of butsu in ass? Is this Chase still not dead yet? Apparently he's not. That is a dead Chase, but it won't be long before I'm dead. Unless I can survive for the rest of the parts, but how am I still alive? I lived. Did my Lily actually play the game for me? What? Did she win? Wait, it's not over. It's not. Come here, let me talk to you. Oh, I tried a bubble beam, but for some reason I am getting on my ass cooked. Yo, please, can I play the game for a little bit? Boing, 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 boing. Can I get some heal bonanza? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Holy balls. It seems like I could win this, but I'm not going to. Ew, can we kill this? Oh, my lord, look, come here. Let me heal some up. Ew, we got a nice shield, and oh, all that's left is just a little bit of waterboard. Bye, little man. You're dead. Ew! Solid. You got to hate to see this type of thing happen. Ew! Can't trust no one on these streets. Who the fuck even came up with the word simp? I wish I knew, man. Like, but here's the thing. It is an actual thing. Because hear me out on this. No girl wants to be in charge, ever. No girl wants to be that. Like, never in the history of whatever did a lady go like the Neanderthals and everything. Like, it was like, oh, baby, can you please kill that T-Rex for me so I can eat and feed the babies? No, these dudes were like, hey, I'm gonna kill him, I'm hungry. And no, none of these fuckers, because if they were wussies like that, best believe the T-Rex would go like, hey, and everybody would die. Like, me and you, we would not exist today. Like, these were Neanderthals. They were men. And it was even better because at the end of the day, it was like, oh, I see this lady that I like. And because I like you, I am actually not going to ask, but I like that booty, so I'm gonna just take you to my cave and court you in the best ways possible that I can do with my club and everything else. So Yuria's out. We got the main team. Now, unfortunately, we have ourselves an Evan, which is quite susceptible to a Zara, which is unbreakable shields and everything else. So I might just start out with some mana depletion, making sure that the Theo can never start out. Yeah, as Rex is saying, and he got the right name for this too. The dinosaurs got the W on that one. 100%. No kidding. L, can we pop this for a little bit? We know that the shield is not gonna do a Nathan's hot dogs, but at least if I can pull in some people, then we might be able to do something. But we might look at our first loss here. No. This Taily is gonna get cooked. So, Nazara, bruh. Eduardo, I'm your fan. Yo, thanks, brother. So for the people that are watching, thank you guys for tuning in as always. But if you guys want to just support the stream, drop down a like. It bumps up this game tremendously to other people that might not even play it. Might be looking at a loss, then proceeds to Miley Cyrus, this dude. Oh wait, Nikki wasn't even in there. I just roar at his face. Cause I'm about to share you guys some knowledge on YouTube. Basically, if a video gets an X amount of likes in the time that the start of the video actually is or gets posted, is the moment it is actually going to be bumped up on a higher page. So the more likes that we receive on this game, the more it gets then pushed out to the general population that might not even know this game. So what I'm trying to do, create a bigger community. And not gonna lie, it helps me out as well. Is Taily any good for PvP tanking, or is it trash? It could work. It has a very nasty gimmick where you can just open up with a Soul Spring Water Taily S1, which costs like 1 mana. And she can open up faster than practically 90% of the characters in the game. So you can lock people down with it. Is it then really that good? Yeah, could be. She has attack speed, attack reduction. She's very good when countering wall teams. And she has like immunity skills on top of that. So I've seen her do damage as well. So yeah, is she good then? Ugh. Like, I genuinely don't want to answer that because that comes with expectations. But yeah, she has her uses. Let's say that. She can also fight Sonia's with the S4 and Earthstorm. Yep. Alright, so we have the Sonia up in the building. Now, Sonia is a S tier character, Maria is not. However, that character can be a hassle if and when phased. Now, I can do one of many things, and that is, let's say, ban this Maria and allow myself to play. But I'm going to do something very obnoxious, and that is ban the Sonia instead, and then allow my Celine to play because she is on Perfume of the Queen. We still don't know what the last character is going to be, so my ban might shift to something else. If I see a Panzeron, that girl is gone. Like, she is... if you cannot jump her nuts, then you are going to get cooked. So then I hope that my Celine can take care of whatever this dude is posing me. There's two other ways on how I can pose this, and that is get my Evan to the dark version and then boing boing his face, to make sure that none of these characters have any mana. But if he has a semi-fast Scarlet or something that does really a lot of damage, then my shield is gonna get cooked straight away. So that's not really that good. Cast S2 comp, heavy crit reliance. Yep. Like there's many things which could happen right now. So could we then be looking at a loss? But see, we knew this was gonna happen. Okay, I can deal with that somehow. We're gonna just yeet this and apparently deal no damage, but hey, we are CC immune for an X amount of time. Yeet! And here we go. I'm in your house with my feet on the couch. Ew! Stomp 'em. Cast S1, not S2. S2 will open up like a lot of crit rate for no reason. That's why Sonia plus this stuff might be insane. I'm not quite sure. not a Sonia player. What artifact is good for Zora in Shakma and Eclipse? Well, depending on if you want her to do maximum damage, I would honestly go for the Lulu's necklace, because 1, it gives mana, 2, it gives damage to non-heroes. And the same can be said for Shakma. Reason for that is there's still a small amount of time for you to buff yourself up. So the very first stage will then take less long. However, it will get dispelled. Is Celine good for PvE? Yes. She is amazing. However, she is only good at single target damage. Yeah, she is not as all-rounded as, let's say, a Panzerone. So I would not recommend her straight away to like newer players. But so far, guys, we have a pretty decent win rate. I like it. It still could get down to like 60%-ish. Hey, downloaded the game and just started 5 hours ago. Should I keep investing into Frey? Well, not really invest into her. Like, don't get the unique weapon. Don't get more than the unique treasure. And you'll be just fine. What should be my lineup? Frey, Claus, Panzerone, Requena. Honestly, that lineup is pretty fire, man. I would honestly pick Rahartna for Requena, but that is my opinion. Another thing that you can do is after Chapter 9, you will be able to get yourself a Fallen Frey. And that one is definitely worth investing into. Am I going to pop Nikki? Yeah, why not? But Fallen Frey is definitely the character to invest in. Oh! But I'm assuming that my Cecilia's faster than the Ricardo. But that could be an assumption that will end up killing me. But hey, we're here to just try this out. Can you also tell me a good AoE PvE champ? Well, that would be Panzerone. She is AoE and she does practically everything. Oh, and we got a Ruru in here that can open up S1. But I gotta ban either one of the two to alleviate some damage. So I'm just assuming that if I kick Ophelia to the dome piece, that will allow me to start out the game. If he, however, starts up with Ricardo S2, that might be able to stun my CC before she can do anything. If that happens, we might have a big troubles. Now, if my Evan was anywhere faster than what he's supposed to be, opening up with the S2 on the dark form might be able to stun these people into Kingdom Fuck. But yeah, that is honestly not happening. What is a good setup for World Boss 2? Oof. That would be a longer answer, so let's just get this one popping first, and let's kick this girl into the dome piece. Yoink. Okay, we got debuff, so I gotta make sure that I get outside of this situation. I still get debuffed. I do not like what is happening right here, but luckily the dude has next to no damage, and I have CC immunity, so I can just pop this, put some boots in ass, and this dude is over, baby. So if he was anywhere near geared, I would have been cooked. I would have been cooked. But that's what happens, right? So if I invest into a Fallen Frey, later I can transform and transcend her into Dark Frey. No. It's a completely different hero. As for a team surrounding a World Boss with World Boss 2. Okay, let me just pop it down. Like you could, for damage dealer, take Cecilia or Mitra. Those are currently the best ones. Then for a tank, you could pick Loman or Claus, and then, or you can pick both of them, whatever. And then you can go for Priscilla, Audie, Fallen Frey, Evan, Lavril, or May, or Veronica. And if you put all those characters together, you should be good. I am hard stuck in Chapter 9. What can I do to be successful? First of all, get your characters to level 90. I see a lot of people who don't get that. Outside of that, it kind of depends on what characters you use, man. So, like, I cannot honestly tell you from the information that you're giving right now. So that's pretty hard for me to do. Oof. Okay. Yeah. I see him not have a dispel. That could be something that could blow me up. I'm gonna do it like this. I have to ban the Pansy. That would leave him with 2 dispellers. Both Demael and Nyla would have a dispel, so that's quite nasty. I don't necessarily have the means to go into Pansy's face, so she is the biggest troubles that I'm gonna face here. So either my chase can kill this dude fast enough. Oh, you're gonna get radiance, bro. But yeah, we're gonna ban Pansy to then start out the fight pretty nasty. Another thing which I could try for the one time, and that is pop this thing on Evans so I can mana deplete the Dimael and lock him down before he does anything, right? If I do that, I might have a chance against winning against him. Oh, this is Tech, aka a dude from the EU server. He has A220 Nyla and supposedly A220 Dimael, so this might end up cooking my shit. So let's find out if I can beat it like this. Yeah, that's great and all. Okay, he gets radiance, nice. I can pop this. Yep, I get cooked straight away. That's just so sad. So unfortunately, with this current lineup, I couldn't do anything to him. Lol. And that is just Nyla for you guys. Nyla Pansy is just you got to ban those things. Could I have done it any other way? Nah, I doubt it, because my frontliner actually got banned. Another thing which I could have tried is just get my Cecilia up there instead, because my Lilia would just like get the main thing out. So maybe if I would have banned the Leo. Why do I ban Lilia all of a sudden? We're gonna see a Fallen Frey. Yes, okay. Surprise, surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Leo would have dispelled the shield anyway. Yep. Okay, then we're gonna fight with this. Okay, somebody picks my chase, so this is sounding like a stream snipe on top of stream sniping. Great, but luckily I have more than this. We're gonna pop something that I haven't done in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna pop a Burnzel. At this point, the dude must be thinking like, oh, what? He had Bernie? Ladies and gentlemen, yes. Now, so the bigger question is, are these guys that mana heavy that might be able to cook my stuff? Chances are it is, but there's also chances that it isn't. Is my chase then able to get that? I did get all heroes to T5, play for about 2 years. I use a Hardnet, Net, Naruxus, Raw, Audi, and other healers. Give me a sec. Alright. No worries. But, is he saying hi? I'm gonna say hi back. What's good, baby? Now, as long as we can cook this chase, this dude is over. Yoink. So as long as I can pull these people in as well, is where I can start up the soul weapon. As long as I do that, we can cook this dude's culo. Here you go. There's one dead character. And I'm assuming at this point, this dude has Nathan's hot dogs on me anymore. There you go. Put Burnzel up in a situation where he can actually cook everything in life. He did no damage. Doesn't matter. He's not a 2. He's a 1+8. But hey, it was a good attempt at a stream snipe. What is better for dealing damage? Earth's Blessing? Oh, you mean Blessing of Earth? Or Otherworldly Sword? Otherworldly Sword is always better from like 0 star up to whatever. So yeah. So recently I got my Pansy to 5-star unique weapon. Should I now focus on my main tank unique weapon or unique weapon of Lavril to boost Pansy up? Honestly, what you should focus on is Trial of Sky. Oh, we got El Cain ban. Anyone else notice Chair's hair glitch in and out? I did not. I did not notice it, but okay, could be. Like, as long as you focus on the Trial of Sky and find yourself your very first soul weapon, that will upgrade your pansy to a certain point where you really wanted it to be. So that's pretty nice. Are we gonna play exactly the same stuff? The dude had next to no damage, so I might just like cheap him out a little bit during LOH loading screen. Okay. RTA Pepega, yes. This is the RTA of King's Raid. So was this the dude that had? Oh, that was a Lilia. Okay, sure. You can pick yourself a bow, man. I don't care. I can just jump that. Okay. Gets out my chase like away. So first off, like, he was able to lock me down at the start of a fight. Now that is obnoxious to any degree, but is that then the limited factor that will not allow me to play anymore? No. We just won against this guy too. So will we continue this onslaught? I hope so. Epic 7 RTA stream when? Ever? Not ever? Okay, so let's see if this dude opens up with a super fast. Oh my god, Bond in 2020. Oh, we got Damahe. What's good, baby? You got yourself a dead Ophi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna put some Miley Cyrus in your face, and you might remember the song next time we play. Greetings from Venezuela. Greetings from the land of weed and hookers, man. Which is the Netherlands. We originated that stuff. But yo, we just put that wrecking ball up his face. And that is why I like Cecilia into Nikki. It is such a nasty combo. I just have T5, Kazo, Dark Kazo, Frey, Claws, Pansy, but my gears and equipment are low. How to get all characters to T5 fast? Well, if you want to do it on the same day, the only way that you can do is pay to win, right? I hate to break it to you, because the other way is very simple, is just play the game for an X amount of weeks. Greetings from Brazil. Oh snap, we got people from all over the world. Cabrera's OP. Well, he is good if you have him max invested, otherwise not possible. Okay, so we got a Kexel up in the building, and there's many things that I can actually do, but I'm gonna pop my Nikki to make sure that there will be no mana on this Kazo. Probably gonna ban the Burnheim, not quite sure what he's gonna pick afterward. Could still be a few range characters, could be a Pansy, could be Rurus, could be Lilias, whatever, that can say bye-bye, right? Now, I will be able to deal with a Sonia if I pick this thing, right? Will be quite good, because it allows for CC immunity. And same for my Cecilia. Would I rather pop my Chase in there for a longer slugfest? I'm a Chase main, bruh. There's only one answer to this. Now, the nasty part is, like, the 5th character could end up cooking my stuff. Kexel Troll PvP, DPS no touch. Well, here's the thing. My Chase has some built-in accuracy, which is nice. My Celine has built-in accuracy as well, which is also good. This Demian might end up cooking my stuff, but yo, before that happens, I'm just gonna do it like this. Bans out the oven. That is smart, because that way my Celine will be able to get pulled. But if I time this correctly, I can interrupt that with a Loman S2. But that is only from the most amazing players ever. Cleo is a waifu, a what? An EU character. Can we beat this? A what? I'm not sure how fast this dude is too. Nope. Denied. Sucker. I'm still gonna end up being cooked, right? But hey, we're still gonna try. Cause I ain't no bitch. Whee! Do I see dead characters? Wait, how does he do it? What a god! Yes. Cleo as waifu doesn't even use Cleo. Thank you for pointing that out. Greetings from all over the world. Now don't need more greetings. Now don't spoil it, Fernando. Damn it. You're probably Spanish or what? Well, very low cooldown as 2 skill Nikki. Yep. Like if you hit 3 characters, it's 4-second cooldown. If you hit 5, it's no second cooldown. Where's my religion? Oh, what? I need then more followers. Papa with a hoodie. A what? So 1.5 more day, guys. Greetings from Britain, Curtis. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate it. Keep it alive, man. But did I just once again get kicked out of my LD player because my macros are up? Answer is yes. I'm a Dumas like that. But we got it fixed. We weren't in a match just yet, so we still got a nice win rate. Still. Greetings from Earth. This looks like a good game to play when I want to fall asleep. Now that seems like a compliment, but not. So sir, please do elaborate. What game would you then rather see? And if you say PUBG, please leave the channel. Damn it. Hey, it's very simple. Then it has function to you. Great. You know how many people there are in this world who have sleeping problems? Oh man. This game is far superior than other RPG games, to be honest. Yep, I feel the same, man. So, are we on? Oh, we got 3 more tickets. Oh, what? So, Derek, as long as I have function to you, man, just go for it. I'm going to eat. Have a good game. Nice day, people. Thanks, Lilith. Appreciate it. And have a nice meal. Imagine KR devs were doing their job, such as, like, what, Chun, what do you really want him to do besides buffing your Urzi again? In my 41 days in the game, I get 5 heroes T5, and I think, by the way, like your videos, keep it up. See those, thank you. Appreciate it, man. But can we at least get somebody to queue against? Please? Cause, like, these last couple of days, I had a lot of people with a lot of good suggestions, so I wrote all of them down. So I might end up making a video pretty soon and pop these suggestions down for the game. I want something to do in this game. Supposedly next week we'll get that chapter 10, man, so hopefully we will be able to do something. I just hope that it is not limited by tickets that you get every week or every day. Right? I just hope that you can just farm it by stamina. 3 weeks per 1 patch and we get nothing. Yep. I feel you on that one, man. I hope there's gonna be a Hilda speedrun. Honestly, man, if I can pick her from like minute 1, there will be a speedrun. So I will be streaming that on this channel. Does chapter 1 come with a new raids? Yes. Supposedly they would. Queue time has exceeded, aka we don't get to fight people. And then later on they will add even more content to chapter 10. So it will come with a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, and then it will just come with like full on force whatever is coming out. More like content that is supposedly what they said, competitive wise. Will it? You made it people scared of you. Well, I guess so. Excited to see the new class specific sets. Yo, I'm just so wondering what those specifics are, because I've dropped something today in the Discord with a few of my friends, and we said like, yo, what if you can get cooldown reduction on several skills? Like, our guild Discord is dying because we don't get anything new. Yep. It's the same with us, Chun, but this is the same thing that happened like prior to the soul weapon patch. Like, everything just died out just before that, and then they started opening up like a lot of teasers, and that made people lively again. At least it did for me. Yo, is there nobody that I can just... There's 3 tickets, man. Soul Weapon was a huge scam. Honestly, Chun, if they would have implemented it different, I don't think that many people would have left. I was like almost happy that we could queue, but it does look like nobody's playing at this point. I know it's late at night, I know it's Sunday night, so people are supposed to be sleeping and everything, but this is hurting me. What time is it in my country? It's currently 11 p.m. A little over 11 p.m. In the meantime, I can actually do up some reading. How my defeat Dark Locazo boss in Claw's mission because I have T5. Sir, but you need very specific heroes to do that. So what you could do, I'm assuming this is what you mean, right? 9.5 King's Raid. I think this one is the most accurate for nowadays. So check this video out. I think it will help you. But did we... How hard is it to fight? New coupon is Hilda C. Dawn. Someone didn't use the day 3 one yet. Thanks, Rising Flux. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yo, like, we gotta stop talking about Pansy, man. She's just way too broken. She needs fixing. The fact that there's thousands or millions of people playing this game, I still haven't seen any online raids. Well, everyone talking about Hilda, I'm just waiting for Isolde. I have the same feeling. Like, I'm so curious for Isolde. Yeah, honestly, nobody does dragons. Like, everything can be soloed at this point, like, very easily. Apparently, there's just nobody queuing. Well, all that I can do is just look at the current rate of this. How much am I up against the rest of the people? 200 points. I'm highly doubting I'll get beaten out of that with the current tickets. Gabriel, let me read this for a second. We got a big fan for watching you. Also 9 days. Glad to see you back. Did you ditch Lost Ark at this point, or are you still gonna cover it when it comes back to the West? Yes, if it comes to the West, I will play it. But right now, I just don't want to play the Russian server to have that account just being wasted. Which heroes does the benefit the most from Feather Sacrifice? Honestly, I always put it on backliners that have enough HP to survive. Like, there's nothing really, like, if they don't survive, it doesn't serve the purpose, right? But if it's on YouTube, I can't farm up my Twitch points for account review. Sorry, bro. No problem, Gabriel. Like, there's a few games that I'm waiting for even more than I am with Lost Ark. Because the thing about Lost Ark is there are a lot of nice classes. I like a lot of them, but not one of them really stands out. But the Reaper class will be coming out in September, and that might be the class that initially takes the whole thing. So I play Epic 7 also. Nope. I tried playing it, got bothered by the story mode, and then at some point I just decided to say, well, I don't care, too much RNG, too much time invested. And I quit that game pretty soon afterward in the same week. Been playing Lost Ark on Korean server. It's pretty great. Yep. I've played that game for way too long. That's also one of the reasons why I don't want to play the Russian server, because I've leveled up every single character to level 50, and it just took so long. So if I look at the leveling aspect of the game right now, it just pisses me off. It just takes way too long for me. Okay, so the League of Honor perspective, we're not gonna end up doing the last 3 tickets. However, I did have a blast with that. So what is next? I'm just gonna do some world boss with my Pansy. So we will have to check this one out once again. But yeah, guys, at the end of the day, man, there's a lot of nice games that will be coming out eventually, but for now it just takes a little bit too long for me to keep the hype up. Alright, so we gotta make sure that everybody has the correct gear, and what's most important is that this lady should have the biggest attack, because at the end of the day, my Fallen Frey has more than this lady has acquired. which is nasty. Will I ever get that higher up? Yes, if I turn this thing into an attack thingy. I'm good with not having too many mobile games to play. Can just chill on all of them. True. How do you get 100% healing reduction for World Boss 3 without using Zera? Most of it actually comes from one of my tanks. And that is use this item, the Solar Stone. But currently I don't have to use the Solar Stone for another reason. And that is because Fallen Fray has a shield that will allow you to never need that, which is great. So I am going to change this up for the better. I'm gonna pop this on only attack. Yeah, because I need a certain amount of attack to allow myself to have a shield. And there's a few things that I can do to allow myself to have enough. Like this is 400, right? So we really need to figure this out. How... Wait, what is this on a dispatch or what? Whatever. I'm just gonna check it. If I put this thing up there, that's 400. What is happening with this gear though? No. We're having something that is not supposed to be in there. Where the hell's my world bossing items? Did I just pop this subconsciously on something that wasn't supposed to be there? I don't know. At least when it comes to the West, it will be released with Season 2. That will revamp endgame progression, true. Which will bring us fresh air so we don't have to do it again like a burden, true. Tarot card is probably better, true. But like I said, if I, like my Pansy doesn't have enough attack. So if I put like a tarot card on this lady, then she will take the bus from Lavril. Can you rate my chase build PvP? Yeah, put it up in the Discord, man. Send me a message. And then I can take a look at it. UT3 is better for Pansy. Yes, but I'm gonna show you guys a gimmick to make the run easier. Because you want to have a knockback, and if you have two characters that will have a shield in there, you cannot get that knockback, which then means you gotta reset that run over and over and over again, which I am not going to do ever. So for that singular reason, I am going to make sure that I pick my S1 this UT, because that then is better. Because then you can just open up with the S1 straight away. So that is the reason why I pick the artifact that I do, or the unique treasure that I do. And I can still get 40T. I just hate doing world bosses. Hate them with a passion. Honestly, don't even need this. I could try doing it with the other one. This is just for the little bit of mana that I will end up needing. Alright, so this is 700, right? That will end up cooking me. But the other one is 30 attack. I'm gonna need more attack speed if anything. So I'm just gonna catch the HP. What place did I get the last League of Honor season? Royal Masters 20 or so. So it is still definitely not high enough to a point where I want it to be, but it's still good enough to let me just say like, ah, I did alright. Anyone know the music right now? There you go. This is some no copyright stuff, which is good. And then we got May. May is on that good stuff. Nice. This lady is definitely not necessary, but I'm just gonna use her anyway. Popping that magical defense. So people would say like, why are you not building Priscilla? Well, because Priscilla has no priority and I have no unique weapon or unique treasure on her, so she loses value. So yeah, that's another reason. This one is highly unnecessary, so then the question would be, do I have another thing? There we go. Can you actually tank this stuff? Answer is hell no. Hell to the fuck no. Now you can. No you can't. We need a little bit of P defense. You can use Lavril S1 to reduce that. Yep. I know. So we got the 150 from one character. Then I should actually get another 150 from another. I should get this to TP like 90 at least to get this one in. Because now I will not have enough crit rate. Or can I get enough? Let's see if this works. I don't think like Lavril has the mana to really do anything, but whatever. So let's just figure this out, see if it works. But like I said, guys, like if I can just get a 40T, I am happy. I don't need anything else. Okay, do I get the Lavril buffs? Yep. Nice, so here's where I start out with the 1 mana, and with that 1 mana I will be able to just start up the game. Opener is low, but whatever. Curtain of Darkness, this is the one that you want to dispel, because otherwise you will lose out on crit damage. Roll bosses are too much of a hassle, I rarely do them. Yep, same thing for me. Okay, this is the skill that we got to do. Pop this, pop that, pop that. And you might think like, why are you not precasting anything? Well, because it really doesn't matter for my current setup. It really doesn't. So opening with a 7T is possible, and this is looking way lower. Nah. Let's just try and find the right opener. But Samantha, no problem. If you have any requests, make sure to pop. But yeah, like I said, I don't have the full-on crit rate that I might actually need. So once again, we're just going to open up with the same stuff that I just did. And like the opening damage is also quite susceptible to Lavril being there or actually not being there. Because if the buff isn't open for Lavril, then that will lose out on a lot of damage. So I might end up changing the perks back once again. Okay, this is not the one that I'm hoping for. That is then a bad rotation. Am I gonna keep it? Yeah, I can still keep it. Where's the Curtain of Darkness, baby? That's where it is. So we gotta make sure that we dispel that one. For some reason the damage is even lower. I gotta double check something. No, that's actually right. Or I could just open up with a 6 and let it be done, right? Like I said, I just don't like doing roll bosses. And getting 40T-ish is always good enough. But this is just Lavril not having a buffs at the time where I need him. So I will most likely have to respec that for it to be useful. Yoink. Yeah, this damage is ass. I think Robots 3 got buffed. Okay, interesting. I'm not entirely certain about that, but hey, it could be. I've seen crazier things happen, so I would not be surprised. Oh, there we go. This is eye damage. This is something I like. This is superb. No, is it working? Yup. I don't think I have the right artifacts. Where the fuck is my oh my god, I have a wrong artifact somewhere. Okay, which one of these heifers doesn't have the right things? That is a very good question, my friend. Which one doesn't? Because this isn't somebody else, that's for starters. That doesn't necessarily mean that that artifact is bad, but this will be way better. Well, Afraid needs all attack and Dark Legion, yep. Well, I think I cannot tell it for you, man. But so far my damage looks good enough. And again, 700 million. Okay, that's still alright. I'm not sure how far you are in the game, but that's still good. No, this is actually way better. My bad. Oh, doesn't matter. Don't sweat it. You'll get that damage one day. To those graphic requests, honestly, at this point, I don't quite need anything unless I'm shown something that I might actually need. Like, that sounds weird, but like I said, I don't necessarily need anything at this point. Wow, this is very unlikely going to be something good. I'd be surprised though. Nor am I able to like pay for anything, man. So like I'm just a broke student, so anything that needs to be made I can somewhat make myself on low quality. So yeah, I cannot give anything in return, unfortunately. I added Audie in my Robots 3 team and my overall damage jumped from 2.2T to 5.3 up. Like, Audie is that much of an influence. Yeah, Spring, like here's the thing, like I don't want people to give me shit for free. Like I don't want to be that guy. I very much appreciate it though, but I don't want to be that guy that gets shit for free. But yeah, if you could show me something that I am blown away by all means, make something. Like, I can give you some specifications on things that I do like. Yeah, Spring, thank you so much. Really, like it is. It's not me not appreciating your things, right? That's definitely not it. But it's just me not being able to give anything in return. That makes me feel bad to some extent. Casting. Oh, that DPS. Alright, can I get a 6 somewhere? So that's a 6. Fuck it. I'll take that 6. Funny enough, if we took that 6 earlier as well. Bikini Lockrock, a what? What a monster. So we got the first skill in. I don't care about those. Curtain of Darkness, that is the second skill. All we gotta do is wait for the wings and we are good to go. There we go. The wings. Whee! Damage. Well, this damage is quite low compared to what I can be doing. I'm not sure what the deal with it is. He is down for that. Oh, it's because my, what? Okay, that's new. My Glen was actually died already. Like, what? Okay, I am concerned with that one. Why did you die? And you don't necessarily need that solar stone anyway. If we do have enough damage. So what if I would pick this up, right? Like, why in God's name are you dying? Like, I know you don't have much M block, but you got so much other stats. You should be surviving everything. Let's see if this works. I don't like robots. Have I said that before? Top rated wife in the game. Sorry, but what is my nationality? I always wondered because your accent sounds similar to my real life friend who has spent some part of his life in the Netherlands. Exactly that, my friend. I am from the Netherlands. Not a lot of people can actually tell unless they heard the accent before. But yes, I am from that country. Okay, opening damage seems higher right now. That's nice. Probably because of the Lavril buff, but I forgot counting. Why did they change the number of entries for a world boss? Because it took too much time for most people. So a lot of people got super annoyed by it. Oh boy, this might be bad. Wow, this damage all of a sudden becomes way bigger. Oh my god, and I wasted that damage. Why? Because this thing is now on cooldown. Fuck my life. Can I still pop it, by the way? Oh, I was able to. Got a 7 in. Great. Taking it. Petition for World Boss 4, anyone. Most likely is going to come out with Chapter 10. Because Chapter 9 actually gave us this lady. So I would not be surprised if they will add that at some point. Yo, is this already the right one? I kind of don't know. That was the right one. Nice. So if I can hit a 15 with this, then I should be doing a nice amount of damage. But looking at this right now, what is Glenwiz doing dead once again? Okay, I'm pissed off. I'm gonna change something up. Like, I've never had Glenn die here before, ever. The fuck? Like, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. I'll give her the HP that she needs. Bye. And we're gonna revert you to being a mono whore. And that also makes it so that I gotta revert this. No. This already pisses me off, but whatever. To be honest, World Boss is not that useful. Yeah, it depends. Your troll picked out Lohman's artifact to Glinny, and now your Lohman has no artifact. Did I? Because they got another one that I can put in there, but... And yeah, we're not running Solar Stone anymore. I'm gonna give her the Yuno special treatment. I knew it exactly. My friends thought. It's like, shit. Yep, like it's a very like once you've heard that accent before, like you cannot get around it anymore. Like it is that apparent that I'm from the Netherlands. But that can only be heard if you know that accent, if you've heard it before. Once you get 5-star crown and high enough heart, doing robots at that point is for the memes to get high scores. Yep. Like at the end of the day, you just want several characters that can just do those things. Because it's always useful, right? But once you get the 5-star crown, like after that, it's all questionable. But assuming there will be a 4th world boss, which also means that 4th world boss artifacts, chances are that there will be more good shit coming out. So don't just judge it yet. That world boss is absolutely caca. Right, we got the buffs. See, I open up with a 3.7 right now. Way better. But it's also due to the fact that I'm having Pansy's unique weapon or unique treasure up to the highest one possible. Okay, this is the Curtain of Darkness. I don't care much about this one. Okay. Let's see this damage. Opener 5. And we got 17 stacks. Why? Because I absolutely don't know. Because my Fallen Frame is just not big enough yet. I think that is part of the reason. But 17 stacks is something I can live with. It's not necessarily bad. Like, okay, it is bad, but whatever. We're just gonna keep it for now. Was this already the last one? Nah, can't be. Cannot be. If it is, I'm having to reset this one. This was the last one. Great. See, I'm not entirely crazy. Alright, this damage is alright. It's not great, it's alright. Like, if I open up here with a 15, that is good. But this is just a little bit caca. Can I live with it, though? Yep. Okay, we had this one. We had the earlier skill as well. This is the Curtain of Darkness. This is where I gotta pop everything. This thing has a very obnoxious way of rotating right now. I do not like it at all. But as long as I can hit like 20 here, wow, we got 50 stacks right now. Fuck my life. That is garbage. I can definitely hit 50T though. But like I said, 40 for me is just enough. I don't want to upgrade my Fall of Freight any more than I already have. I got her to like a decent amount. Curtain of Darkness once again. That's not the last skill though. This one is. So this is a very unfortunate rotation. But like I said, everything over 40 is something I'll keep. So this will be the last rotation. Chance of me actually getting 40 is still there, but it's getting lower by the second, especially because the stacks are up to 60. But I'm already just done with this world boss, man. I'm just so done. Okay, this is the second skill. Nice. Okay, can I hit 40, please, ladies and gentlemen? Doesn't seem to be like asking for much. 40, more than 40. Great, taking it. Like, should I be hitting higher? Yup, like 50 is definitely possible. So I lost out on like 1/4 of the damage, or 1/5. This world boss is BS, to be honest. Yup. The fact that they made it so that Pansy is just absolutely broken is just ugh. But 40T, right? It's good enough. You still don't know how the gift works. What do you mean with gift? But yeah, this high score is just trash. Okay, but can we get lucky? Look at OTEF, yup. But that dude is maxed to the brim. Honestly, if I had an A2 Pansy, that damage would have been like way more insane. And like, here's the thing, OTEF is not even maxed. There's a dude who has even higher. Like, what? These people are way too willed. And the question is, like, here's the thing. Right, okay, we have this world boss. Let's look at the ranking. Now, okay, if you have the #1 headband in comparison to, let's say, 1,000, that is massive. Like, I cannot deny it. And 4.2k on that one, plus 1,400 on that one, that is a lot, right? But it still doesn't allow you to get yourself a unique or like a artifact every 2 weeks. Still doesn't allow you to. Whereas if I play the way that I play right now, I get one every 3 weeks, just like the other people. But you get a extra week, let's say, to get the rest in. So like it just doesn't feel to me like it is worth it to invest into world boss. See these big numbers, having the reset more than you probably would for, in my opinion, just no reason, right? It just has zero value to me. But that is just me, guys. I genuinely don't care about those things. Genuinely don't care about it. So let's check League of Victory. Like, this on the other hand, like, is more fun to me. It's more competitive. I don't have to reset 12,000 times. It's less susceptible to, like, it's still susceptible to RNG and people that are playing and everything else. But yeah, to me it's way more lenient than anything else. So yeah, that's why I like it the way it is. One thing that I do have to do is I gotta make sure that this is saved. I might actually change it back a little bit, but for now this world boss is what it is. But imagine, right, if you have an A220 on this one maxed to the brim, then my Pansy would be so ridiculous, right? Just absurd. But what I hope for the most in the newest chapter 10 is the fact that they will make soul weapons more accessible. Who's my DPS for Robots 1? It's actually Cecilia. Because I don't have a good magical DPS. Or magical team for that. Because my highest magical DPS does half the damage of my Cecilia. And that is my Theo. And it's not like my Theo is bad or anything. But his soul weapon is low. He got a nice bonus to it, but that is about it. So unfortunately, nothing bigger than that. Will my Theo get any upgrades anytime soon? Not yet, but if I get him to, let's say, A1 on accident, then I might end up upgrading him a little bit. When is the new update coming? This Tuesday is a new update, but that is just one new character. After that, 1 week after, we will get chapter 10, and that is where everything will become bonkers. Is it confirmed that soul weapon will become more accessible? To some extent, yes. Do I know everything of it? No, because I'm just speculating. Basically what they said is currently you have up to I'm at 8, like all of the trials up to 8, right? They said something along the lines that they will add another trial at least. Will they add just only 9? I hope not. I hope they will add just chapter 10 already. Reason for that is it will give us something to live forward to. Because can I kill a Trial of Sky 9 at level 100? Most likely. Can I kill 10 on the other hand? I don't think so. That might actually be fucking hard. Now, what would I need to actually clean that stuff up? Well, very simple. My Pansy would probably need a little bit more HP to survive that early game, and the same goes for my Zephyr. If I just upgraded soul weapon, it got a nice amount of stat when it comes to this, as well as the extra damage coming in might be really good. I'm not gonna rearrange that, hell no. So, like, just judging by that, I would live through that, as well as me living through like the Trial of Earth. And things that I will then be getting as well is the flow that I can currently clear is 7. I will be able to clear 8 then. So that on itself will be quite nasty. I think they said they're gonna make Protection of the God King easier to get. I hope so. I really do hope so. I have another thing that I believe that they should add, and that is gonna be 1 ruby sync. And that is, like, with the current rearrange system, we're popping down 200 rubies every single time. And, like, this current stat is good. Do I want it to be better? Yes, because it's my main character. But am I then going to pop 200k rubies to get myself a stat equal to, let's say, this one, right? No, I'm not going to pull that. Like, I will either need to be super lucky or not. Now, what would I need in return to make sure that I want to invest into it? It's very simple. Just give me mileage. Do you do the underground labyrinth? Yes, and I already completed it yesterday within an hour. Or did they say that the level cap will be increased? They did way back when. Oh, by the way, when are you going to start doing account reviews? Probably next week somewhere. Like, I still have to fix several things, but after that I will be open to account reviews, as well as my Twitch will be coming up once again. So then the points will be equally spread to everybody else. But I hope stage 10 is coming out. Reason for that, if you would give it a little bit of thought, they amped up like the soul weapon parts that you get. You get for 7 you get 85, for 8 you get 100. So I'm assuming at 9 you would get 125 or 120, and then on 10 you would get 150. So that means that you can get 900 every single week, or 900, what the hell am I saying? 450 every single week on soul weapons, which means that you can almost get yourself a soul weapon every 2 weeks. Now, if that is the actual case, then I am very content with them starting to release things for A3, because that just shows that it's very easy to get. Some characters will be doing better. Eclipse will become easier. So then enhancing your soul weapons will become easier. And I think at that point that the game will be good with how soul weapons work. right? But that is just a slight assumption. If they're not gonna release 10, if they're not going for a like 150 every single clear, I might end up getting fucking mad. But that's just me. Yeah, Gonjo, I still have you on the list, man. No worries about that. I do remember. So, just a note for you guys. There's not much to stream. A3, I'd jump out of the window. Well, they said something along the lines like they are gonna implement that at some point. Will it be coming up in the chapter 10 things? No, I highly doubt it. Is Isolde and the other character, forgot a name, going to be wizards? I'm assuming Isolde is going to be a wizard. There's some rumors going around that Green Marie is going to be a magical tank. How to get involved into that list? Well, basically what I used to do is get either 10k points on my Twitch channel as a viewer and then redeem the account review, right? Once you do that, then I will just put you on the list and then go from there. Or if you want to give me a donation of any kind, it doesn't matter what, then I will put you on the list as well. If you do give a donation, you will be put first on the list. Still, for new players, it will be the same after seeing a soul weapon system to some degree, but also newer players will be able to get to level 100. So where newer players are currently completing like 5, 6, 7, they will be able to complete 8. I'm looking forward to the King's Raid anime. I'm looking forward to what the King's Raid anime is going to bring, which is newer players. Too many wizards. Yeah, true. We need more Archer heroes. Well, they just released Alicia, so I'm highly doubting that they're gonna release another one. So there's a few things that I do into preparation on chapter 10, right? First of all, to get to level 100, that requires EXP. Now, if this doesn't give me level 100 characters, I don't know what will. So I'm assuming this will get about half of my roster to level 100. I hope it will be 100, but it would be too conceited. I'm assuming you need about 3k pots to get yourself to level 100, which then means I can get up to almost 40 of them. Right, I got some of these potions left as well, which are halfly filled too. So assuming those will give me some EXP as well, that will be pretty decent. Outside of that, what else do I use to prepare for that? Now, one of them is grabbing myself an X amount of stamina. So I didn't use the random unique weapon stamina as an excuse to get my stuff up even further. No, I almost got 500k stamina. Once it is done next week, I'm assuming it will be about 600k. Hopefully that 600k will then be used for the new grinding raids, but I'm not quite sure if it will then be locked by just another ticket into the portal, right? It could either be another trial of the God King and you need a slate, or repositorium, how to get those things, Shadow of Vengina helms. It could be just about anything, right? I'm hoping it's stamina. If not, it's not that much of a case, but then at least I have enough stamina to keep farming the newer content, if so. Also, the reason why I do it is because of the eclipse. Currently it's on 52%. Once the new weeks are gonna pass, I will be having enough stamina to do the rest of the eclipse parts, which is pretty good. So yeah. How often do you stream in Twitch? It kind of depends. Currently I'm having summer vacation, so I can stream every day, but within 2 weeks I will be starting my internship, and I'm not sure how much when it comes to how much it is when it comes to time consumption, but yeah. I never touch repositorium. Well, I rarely do it myself unless I run out of things to do. So with that being said, I got enough stamina to run myself another full eclipse. on practically 5 tickets, right? Because right now I will get another one which is 62, and you can get 50% stamina every week. So I will get another 30% on top of this, which is then 82. Then we got 7 days times 15 is 105. So I will be lacking about 13% to get 100. But that is quite easily acquired. How late am I? Too late. Like, I'm almost at the end of the stream, guys. Like, I could be streaming something later, but I don't think I should. Like, what I could do, guys, is I could wait another 10 minutes and do Trial of Flow for you, if you guys want to see that. Another thing which I am doing is I'm saving up the Soul Judgment, even though I don't have many, but at least the Royal Gift is currently on 18 out of 20. So getting myself another soul weapon, hopefully for a solid. That seems pretty interesting. But yeah, Repositorium is honestly useless. I don't know why they added that. Honestly, it seems useless up to a certain degree. I'm gonna show you guys why. It is actually interesting. Let's go to that for a second. Now, something that I've never gotten out of this roster is where the hell is it at? These things. I never gotten a random unique or a random unique treasure. I've got some reforged tickets along the way. Can get some stones with affinities. Oh, for newer players, it's always useful. Mysterious fragment boxes kind of translate to infinity stones as well as magic powder boxes. Now, nobody has enough cocaine into this game, and if you would then grind the Gritty Frost orbs or all of these dragon gears, those will be translated into cocaines, and it will also translate into items which is necessary to craft NPC unique or NPC gift items. Right, so that's where I use it mainly, as well as you can get yourself gold boosters from it, and you can never have enough gold boosters. Think they will do a special summon event for Isolate? Yes, highly likely. I'm like 99% sure. Hey Twe, I want to start KR. What is the best beginner team? Where can I use? Have an easy live early mid game overall. I have made several videos on beginners, man. So I suggest you would check out those videos. Just check in my playlist. There's a beginner thingy there with the top 5 DPS that everybody should use. Another top 5 on supports and everything. How to gear your characters. So there's a lot of guys out there. But if you would ask me straight away, the 2 characters that are currently the most broken, it will be Panzeron and Lorraine. Lorraine is the most free at the start because you can get that one from a 800 ruby ticket, which is easy to get, or you wait till chapter 2 and you can get that ticket, use it to get Lorraine, and then go from there. And yeah, you can get Pansy for 6,000 rubies and go from there as well. But like I said, watch my speedruns, and if you do want to wait a little bit, right, you could wait till Tuesday with starting the game and actually check out one of my speed runs, because on Tuesday I will run the newest character that will be coming out, and I am assuming that she is gonna be also one of those characters that is gonna be really good for beginners. So you could end up waiting for that. What stage do I usually do for Repositorium? I actually do stage 1. And that's for the sole reason of me needing these items, the Legendary Stardust. Reason why, if you wanna, if you max these things out, but no, those are the shoes of speed. I need this one, right? Like, I can make myself these many items of these. Yeah, Hilda's gonna be gorgeous. Are you gonna speed run Hilda to chapter 9 or 10? I'm not quite sure. It kind of depends on how far I get. Because with the Dark Locazo Fall and Frey one, I got there so fast. Like, I was super surprised. But yeah, it kind of depends on how far we can take it. For the tips, I will wait. New heroes, nice events. Yep. So just watch my speed run. The moment I will run it, what you could do is run it like side by side, right? So you can then use the tips that I'm giving you straight away, or giving everybody straight away, so that you can then see how it is actually done by somebody who has some knowledge. What is a poison gear set intended for? I've never seen anyone use it. It used to be the gear that was for PvP tanks, for wall teams. I got that one recently. This one is an A50. So nothing fancy is going to happen. Okay. I want to see this. Artifacts obtained. I'm currently on 995. I will get that one over 2,000 within the end of the year, probably. Nah, that is too much. Let's say 1.5k. Let's not exaggerate that much. No need. But yeah. Another 4 minutes and then I can do the trial of flow. Do I need to reset this? No, we're still rank 6. I'm assuming at this point nobody's really going for that more points anyway. Like Chun might be able to do it pretty easily. Chun, make sure to, like, if you're up here, man, make sure to get yourself top 10 if you can. Gives you at least another 100 rubies. Can I see your tank gear on flow? Well, I just picked anything that seemed good, but let me just get the gear up and running. So my frontliner is Rahartna, and my Rahartna is using gear that I use on my Glenny. And for that, all you need is something very simple, and that is magical defense. So these items are quite decent. Could it be better? Yeah, maybe. But what I need at this point is Magical Block. Once I get that, that should be pretty fine. Now this item doesn't necessarily need to be upgraded. So for that reason, I kind of like this item set. Let's go for Magic Block and Magical Defense. I hopefully have an item that kind of suits these needs. Unfortunately, it doesn't, but here is where I need the magical defense, but this HP will allow me to live through basically anything. Then the question would be, do I have enough M block? Yes, that is the answer. So then I have the luxury of having this pumpkin struck evil spirit. I can use this on this character, but I've actually done it another way, where I get more items by putting Lilia on the extra HP that's coming from this 35% and get the extra attack, which then opens up a way for me to get more damaging, which is great. So that is good, that is good. And at the end of the day, something I might end up needing is what is it called? This is the word. This is the word. So at some point you might say like, oh my god, you're not taking Orba contracts. Yup, I know. Then we got Fallen Frey in here. There's several ways on how you can perform her. Making sure to not give her anything less when it comes to survivability. So what I'm doing basically is pop one of these things and lower the attack significantly. Reason for that is because my Lilia will need extra damage along the way. Same goes for the HP here, but at any point I don't think I need much more than that, so getting more attack speed in there is useful. Another key component could be like, yo, you can go for all block chance increase, but that shit will get dispelled. It will not save me much more than it already does. And then another character which I really intend on using, that is this, which will then allow me to do something more. And if you can one-shot these things really fast, an item which you could consider is Feather of Sacrifice. If you are never dying, it's 25% extra damage to the bosses, but you will be done 25% damage to your face. But if you're not surviving, you could go for the Heart of the Abyss. But here is where I'm a dumbass. I don't care. I'm just gonna go for this. making sure that I will survive anything anyway. So with this, this should be just fine for surviving. One thing that I could change though is there are some gear pieces that will have more HP, more healing. Let's say this one is definitely a good item for me to consider, because if one of my characters die right off the bat, that is going to end up hurting. But having a little bit of heal extra in itself is useful. So having items like these will increase my survivability rate. Do I necessarily need anything like it? Nah, debatable. But for now, I think it would be very, very interesting for me to do it. So this one has the highest attack. So if I would have to pick something, then this would be the gear. Another, like, a few people might say like, oh my god, but why do you pick this? This will get this spell. True, but hey, it's still a little bit of magical defense along the way. So the M block is good, M block defense is decent. So with that, I should be pretty fine. Any tips for guild raids? Get into a good guild so you don't have to do it. How do you get so much stamina? Just playing the game and stack stamina potions? Partly. I transfer gold into stamina. That's one of them. So the more gold that I get is the more stamina that I get, and just stack up potions. Those are the two ways. You thought you were safe. Hey, I hope you got it in time, man. That's why I popped it. Are you gonna speed run? Oh, I got that one. I haven't even gear tank for my flow. Bible. Yeah, like it just takes a little bit of gearing, a little bit of time to get all those things. But yeah, it's definitely doable. Okay, I'm assuming these are the two that I still need. Let me check out Urzi. Yeah, that is a lady that I've gotten from way back when. Could you show me an example on where we can convert gold to stamina? Sure. So you go to the special shop, you go to summon, you go to general summon, and you put this up. And either you are super lucky or not, but you can then use this. Please set an example very fast. This is probably gonna take a bit. You should do so you can clear trial aids for my account. What? And of course, currently I get no items, but the items that you get right here, you're selling them back once again. The potions that you get right here, you can fill them up, sell them again, which will then allow you to get more money. And here's the first stamina item that you get. So basically this is just converting gold into stamina. So with these things, you should just go like this, sell all, blah, and get part of the money back. And then once you fill these up, you can sell these once again. If you're really not having any stamina potions or need them, then you can just sell these like it. And then you can amp up the stamina. So that's how I do it. Will it take a lot of time? Yep. But yeah, it's just one of those things that you gotta debate whether it's good or not. So I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna just shoot him and see how far I can get. So we're currently whacking our Evan up. If I get that dude 8220 within 4 weeks, I am super happy. Trial of Flow is slightly like it's not hard, but it's very RNG based. So it kind of depends on what he starts out with for you to see. Oh, and I get like hit like a dump truck. What the fuck? Stop killing me, motherfucker. You ain't fool you. And you just gotta wait. So the moment you get yourself full mana is the moment where you're doing yourself a favor. Unfortunately, this dude just decided to pop my cherry, and this is gonna hurt. Yep. Still, I'm not dead though, so I need to double change this once again. Pop this, pop that. Reset my shit. Then I'm still able to damage this dude, but it's definitely not optimal. So currently it's on the right wave. I don't have to worry all that much about it. Once there's the shield, you can dispel it, I believe. Okay, that didn't go the way I wanted it, but hey, nice. Okay, so pop the shield the moment when he pops any type of skill, and then just give him hell. That's basically it. Well, and here we go once again. We do exactly the same stuff. Make sure we pop all that damage. Yoink, get this one to 50 or so. And dispel. Okay, this might not have been the smartest thing I've done today, but oh, there you go. Now he's gonna change this once again. Nice, so that will save us a lot of trouble. And I gotta make sure that whenever I see this, I need to dispel that ASAP, so my damage will not go straight into that bubble. If it does, I lose out on a lot of damage. Okay, we got this once again. So the rotation still stays the same, which is good. And I still don't die to this. Okay, we go once again. Pop this, pop that. Knowing that he will be able to pop this in a second. So making sure that I acquire the damage that I'm supposed to be doing. There we go, and we can almost shoot this down in one go. Now probably this S1 will take care of most of the trouble, but yeah, rotation still stays the same. So this dude is gonna die with the next skill. Yoink. Okay. Yoink, you're dead. Oh wait, I forgot something crucial, but hey, got it. So this one is quite easy if you get the right rotations. I got the wrong rotation at the start, but then after it. Can I see my Fallen Frey gear? Sure, man. So after this, guys, it's 3 more weeks. Then I got my event to A2. You have got a new mail, but fan mail, rank 6. Congratulations. Okay, there we go once again. Now, Fallen Frey is one of those characters that will allow you to do this shit super easy. Kind of depends on their HP as well as having a soul weapon or not. But with this, I got some HP in there. But most of it is just purely attack, some toughness in there. If I would have the option, I would put this dodge out and put some extra toughness in there to allow herself to survive a little bit better. Or you can just go for straight HP, but I find that highly unnecessary. But that's it. Let's try this once again. 5-star unique weapon already. Yeah, I was super lucky with that. I got that one on first try. Same for the orb. Alright, let's check this once again. Am I getting popped straight away? Oh my god, I hate this thing to a certain degree. Yo, stop. Oh my god. And then my Raharna just gets one shot. This isn't even 8. Because my Raharna just decides to not block. Can you please open your arena challenger box, please? I could, but it's like, honestly, I never get good shit out of it ever. Like in this 1.5 years that I've been challenger, I've never gotten something really good. Just imagine that for a second. Okay, so he pops this skill. That's not bad. I will be able to counter that like this. And then we got to do a maximum damage, right? So the shield is up. Gotta make sure that I pop this skill, that skill, and then shoot him down for whatever is to come. And if he doesn't change his flow, then it's all good. If he does change it, yep, we might be in a dire situation, but we can make sure that we change the flow back once again. But then we have to change this flow once again if he gets himself to the next phase. There we go. Pop the shield, pop everything else, and then we gotta just wait for a little bit of mana. Once he does that, we can just shoot him down straight to the face. Give him that extra damage. He dispelled me, motherfucker. Wow, and then he one-shot my Raharna. What the fuck? Don't think anybody ever got something good out of the PvP box. Yup, I have never gotten a random unique weapon out of it, ever. So, for some reason, my Rahartna is still not where she should be. Other people's tutorials much harder to understand. Yeah, but here's where the thing is. I'm a dumbass, man. I make shit for dumb people because I'm that dumbass, right? At the end of the day. So I am helping people out that I wouldn't call it just as dumb as I am, but no, that would not do everybody justice. You commentating is better, yo. I saw SS of a guy getting unique weapons selected from champ box. Yeah. I don't know about the champion boxes, but all that I know is we got Roomfire, who's been #1 headband for at least like 2 years. His whole thing is looking mad caca, right? Alright, so this is a bad rotation because currently I will have to be forced to change flow once again. That is mad caca, but it's something that I gotta deal with. And he will change it back himself at this point, pointing it out to be at the right wave the moment I change it back once again, which is decent. So currently then we have a decent flow reset, and then we just gotta wait with the platelet. Got the waterfall in here. Once he pops that, open up the S2, make sure that we burst the bubble. He unfortunately changes the wave himself. It's not necessarily bad because now I can just pop everything that I feel necessary, so then I can use the full mana to then do full damage to his face. Get it back to the normal flow. If he changes it up, once again, I can S1 Rahartna, which is necessary right here. So we got to change it multiple times, unfortunately. But hey, something that you got to deal with. And that's why I like having May in here instead of anything else. So this will change this up. Great, no problem. And I pop all of my damage. And got to make sure that if there's a shield popped, I can counteract it. There we go. Point it back to the right. There you go. Here's a shield. Fuck the shield. And here we dispel it by just a simple S1. Now, Rahartna is getting hit. I don't like that whatsoever. But hey, something, once again, that we got to deal with. Is he going to do the other move straight away? Yeah, pop the shield of Fallen Fray. Make sure I do all of the damage. And now he's going to change this up. I did not have full mana. That's what the soul weapon actually is for. But yeah, that is basically the way on how to perform this. Now, luckily Rahartna has a good skill to stun him as well. So at that point, I will never ever die. Yoink. Great. Okay, do we have to change it back? Nope, because he changes it back himself. So the flow currently is set to a good pace right now. I like it. Once again, we see a bubble right here. I just make sure that I pop it with the S1 before I do maximum damage. And here we go. Popping the rest of it, pop a shield, pop the soul weapon, and just try and kill this thing even before he does anything. Right? Okay, he hits me, great, nobody's dead. Insta heal it with May, and here we go. Pop 1S1, pop the shield, pop this, pop that, and he will get murdered after this. Bye. Easy. You should make a flow tutorial with this footage. Maybe so. What is my IMID team? It's Chase, Taylor, Loman, and Claus. It's probably one of the best teams. Well, Syria's one could be better, but so far so good, guys. Like flow is not harder than this. As long as you got the HP to survive, then this whole thing is just trash. Reset it once again, charge it, yup, blah, okay, trial of flow, yup, trial, blah, 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 great, good. Okay, let's do it again. So the only thing that I'm really lacking is the HP gear, and maybe the magical defense gear. How to build Loman, depends on what content, what do you want? We can build DPS Loman, we can build like tanky Loman for World Boss 2, 3, even 1. You can build them for Trial of Earth. Like it's different, man. Ja. Een kikker. Moet ik hem weghalen? Ja. Is goed door. Kom er zo aan. Ik maak deze even af. All right. So a frog has entered the building. My mom is in distress. Time for me to fix that shit. Be right back. Zit ergens in een fucking hoekje aan een rondgesprong is, dus ziet het tegen. Ik haal even mijn mobiel. Fucking frogs, man! This is what we use to fuck them up with. Call me the frog hunter. We've done that before. And if you guys want to see the reason why I know how to treat these things that well, you just gotta watch this. And if you don't like this, give a dislike or whatever, but make sure to like the video if you do. So yeah, this was back in Australia where you don't know whether things are poisonous or not. So we just had a vacuum cleaner to fix that shit. All right, let me pop this. I don't even know. No, I'm assuming this is the right one. Yep, it actually was. Nice. That's a lot of damage. So flow has changed. He will do the platelet after this, so I have to change it manually once again. Afterward, I will have to probably change it once again. Yep. Yeah. Very cool. El Frog. Oh, look at that damage. Oh my god, he changes it like on the wrong sides every single time. That's so sad. Now there's a shield up, couldn't dispel it, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Now it's the semi-right flow if you just change it right now. I'm highly doubting it. Oh, nice. Okay, he's dead. You gotta be aware of this thing though. Once I pop the cherry, it's over, baby. Bye. But yeah, that was what, 6 years back. But that's basically it, guys. Trial of flow. And the only thing that makes it harder, nastier, or easier is just the amount of items that you have. So then I have this huge question: should I just pat this for no reason? Could, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna save them up. So currently I am on how many? This is 1621. This is that much. We're on a good spot. I need about 3 more weeks and then I can A2 my Evan and then I can move on to the next one. Hey, just rejoin the game. What unit would you build to a team around Cecilia? Loman or Claus, Priscilla, Fallen Frey, Cecilia. That's 4 characters that you should get. Afterward, get Rahardna, get Evan, get Panzeron, get just get those characters for now. Get yourself Audi and go from there. You'll be fine after that. But somebody wanted to see me open this box. By all means, here it goes. Do you know a good team for Kara? Oof. For 4 characters, no problem. That would be Jane, Fallen Frey. I would still pick Annette or Lavril, or both of them. And you could go for something extra stunning if you're having some trouble with that. Like you could pick Lorraine, Sarah, Sonia, like something along those lines. Zaylon. Yo, what's up, man? Tomorrow, will you stream with a new account? Because the Hilda, it won't be coming out tomorrow. It will be coming out the day after. Good team for Hilda, and I will be pointing at the stream like, yo, this is the good team. Because I already know what I'm going to run Hilda with. I might actually run her with Kersey, but most likely it's going to be with Lorraine. You can't get Fallen Frey until you finish Chapter 9 for new players. Yep, I know. But that's what you aim for at the end of the day. You could just pick normal Frey in the meantime to get yourself to completion. How long have I been playing King's Raid? Well, here's where it's at. Play record 835 days. So it's quite a while. It still hasn't bored me yet. I asked earlier, sorry for spam. Doesn't matter, like I probably overread it. But can you tell me if Lorraine is worth spending Transcendence point on to max her out? I really rock Chapter 9 easily. Yup. Like, the thing is, Lorraine is one of the most broken characters to play this game with currently, especially for newer players. So transcending her to 95 points, that's really great. But guys, this is the time that I actually gotta stop streaming because it's late at night, so I gotta shut the hell up. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to drop a like, helps me out tremendously. I will be streaming tomorrow once again, maybe some more League of Honor, and get ourselves rocking. The Hilda stuff, maybe we get some more information, but we get to prepare for a new account review. That's about it. So guys, have a good night and see you guys tomorrow. Later.